period of time, the numbers of illegal immigrants and refugees at the border between the United States and Mexico has increased aggressively. Many children have been separated from their parents, and this harsh living condition have attracted widely spread attention and concerns from the international media and community. Statistics shows that as of the 20th of March 2021, the U.S. federal government has housed and detained approximately 15,500 unaccompanied minor children at the U.S.-Mexico border. According to the relevant regulations, the temporary detention center must transfer these children to the supervision of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services within 72 hours. However, according to the CBS report, nearly 3,000 children have been detained overdue, and the living conditions of these detained children are very seriously bad. In addition, U.S. media statistics shows that among the 266,000 immigrant children detained by the U.S. authorities in the recent years, more than 25,000 have been detained for more than 100 days, and nearly 1,000 of them have spent more than a year in refugee shelters. Even worse, many people were detained for even more than 5 years. The United States has always used human rights as an excuse to point fingers at other countries and frequently impose sanctions on countries based on the so-called human rights issues. In the face of the repeated harsh treatment of the immigrants at its border, the United States have downplayed it or even avoided talking about it. Meanwhile, the two parties in the United States are putting their self-interest way above humanitarianism and constantly engage in veto politics and show politics on other local issues, such as immigration policies leading to delay in solving the border immigration crisis. U.S. President Joe Biden blamed the Trump administration's immigration policy for the new wave of immigration at the U.S.-Mexico border. However, the Republicans, on the other hand, blame that on Biden's administration's relaxation immigration policies, believing that his promise to cancel some of the Trump's policies towards the illegal immigrants led to a surge in cross-border immigration, hence the crisis. What is interesting is the Associated Press issued an internal memo to its employee requesting that the term crisis should not be used when reporting on the surge in refugees, immigrants, and especially minors on the southern border of the United States. The Associated Press stated in the memo that it is necessary to use accurate and neutral language when reporting the situation on the U.S. border. Democracy under the American model, especially after the two-term government rotation, has further highlighted its flaws. Do people in Mexico have no human rights? If the United States can no longer change this arrogant attitude, the national situation is believed to only become more severe. What is your view on that? I'm Nixie Lam, former district councillor in Hong Kong, hoping to discuss some of the highlighted current affairs with you here. Stay tuned and share your views.